Hello my little bees, welcome to the channel. I was having a little withdrawal and I don't have a plan, but I was certainly called to make a reading and let the cards talk. Like I said, I don't have a plan, so we're gonna use a Lenormand to let us know who this message is going to be for tonight. Before I start, I want to share the message I got from my tea today. It is the universe is within you. Bright and beautiful. I have the feeling that this may be a reading for people who still have doubts about themselves. So, chin to you all. As I say whenever I remember, if you hear there is no coincidence, only, what did I read recently? Coincidence. I like that. There will most likely be a message that you need to hear if you fell on this video. So welcome, and hope you will still hear the things that you need to hear, or that you will, sometimes we may hear something that make us think of someone and we share. So do not hesitate to do that as well. Chin to you. Let's see what divine energy we have with us today. Hopefully. On top of Mother Mary, of course, who hasn't left this spot ever since she decided to keep coming out. S'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides, who is with us tonight? We have Commander Ashtar. So, this is funny because to me, this is like the oddest divine energy in this one. No disrespect. Interestingly enough, we had on Saturday, we had Sandra, who is the Earth, what is it called? The Earth Star. Like for people who have doubts in beliefs and in anything higher than us. But Commander Ashtar, I hope I said that correctly. So the keywords are starseed, space travel, galactic guides. So he is the divine being who helps people who actually believe in the fact that higher beings, possible, people who created us or bring us energies and stuff like that from other planets. I don't disbelieve, but you notice my choice of words, that there are other lives out there, but I have a higher tendency to believe that my guides and guardian angels are around me than aliens out there, or that they will do anything for us. Who knows? So this is the energy with us today. Possible that this will talk to someone with definite believing out there, or maybe focusing on outside our planet, or who loves to travel, or who loves to look at the stars, or who's focused in the past or the future, maybe needs to focus a little bit more on the now. Galactic guides. Maybe this is for somebody who tends to really love sci-fi. We'll see what the rest of the cards will tell us. And we have the Archangel Chamuel, who talks about unconditional love. We've had him before, because I remember saying how it reminds me of Cuba Gooding Jr. Unconditional love, heart healing, and self-love. So that will also talks about learning and to remember, and that goes very well with this. Oh my goodness, the tea message, the universe is within you, and we talk about galactic guides, bright and beautiful, and the unconditional love angel here, reminding us about self-love and how, if it's pretty much impossible to love somebody else if we don't start with loving ourselves. So there is nothing selfish about starting to love oneself. We need to start there before being able to love someone and even expect someone else to love us, because how can we expect someone to love oneself if we don't ourselves. I hope that made sense. Okay, energy for today's message, s'il vous plaît. Give me our guides, all of them. For us all, for whoever is gonna need to hear this message, s'il vous plaît. Okay, well, two I wanted to show today. We have the 4th chakra and the 6th chakra. That's the Archangel Raphael. Holy moly. Okay, I believe we had Raphael. Either coming out at the bottom of the deck or something recently, but he definitely makes me think of spring. We have he's the 4th chakra and Archangel Metatron, the 6th chakra. Just so I don't say anything wrong, I don't know what happened with my chakra paper. It must have fallen back there, so I'm going to take the book. But Raphael is like that green color, that he's the archangel of healing. I pray to Raphael and Metatron and a few more, 4 or 5 different angels before guidances every time. So it is a pleasure to have this energy with us in the reading tonight. I want to bring more details on the chakras and see what the booklet is going to tell us, because I feel like this is important. There is definite need to heal. I was talking about that self-love with Samuel, so this is definitely insisting, and it looks like we have definite explosion of I'm going to say love coming out there, but understanding of what needs to happen within ourselves for growth. Wow. 38 and 40, and we have 26 here with the Commander Ashtar. 38, love, compassion, self-acceptance. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. I'm going to try and leave that so you guys can see it. This card indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. I love this. It's not saying that it's about to take place or that you need to do it. It's saying that it is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with a compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Like I was just saying before that, how can you expect others to do this for you if you don't start with yourself? I'm very excited already. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. This is... I think the drinking stopped my word because I was going to say a word that... this is fantastic. I'm going to replace my word by fantastic. The 6th chakra with the Archangel Metatron, clarity of thoughts, personal vision. They kind of go well together because you are getting this clarity of thoughts too about yourself. So, this very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra, so the chakra in the middle of your forehead, or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold and the clouds of confusions are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning for you on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. Now, when I first picked out this card, it came upside down. I do not like to do reverse card. I say that every time it happens. I've been getting a lot lately. But because it came upside down, this makes me feel like maybe this is to remind us that you need to allow yourself to do that, okay? Like, it's time to break out of the old toxic thought patterns, whether they be habits or worry or doubt or self-criticism. So you are getting there. The universe wants you to get there. The universe is reminding you that you're bright and beautiful. So meditate on Metatron's strong presence in your brow center, in your third eye center, and see beautiful indigo light spinning there. Affirm that you are creating a new clarity and sense of direction. You have all the power you need to create a strong personal vision that will guide you on your path. Make that a priority now. The affirmation to help you with that is that my sixth chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. That may help the people who have doubts. You know, we're talking to the guides or whatever. If you just tell yourself as a manifestation, as an affirmation, that your vision guides you and your thoughts are peaceful and clear, maybe this will help you getting the clarity that you need. Wow, strong stuff already. I love having Raphael here because, sorry Metatron, I'm into, you know, make you disappear back there. Can we see all that? Super. Okay, now let's see if that's not giving us already many details about who this message is going to be. I'm going to pick the card 29 as, excuse me, who, you know, as a consultant, as you, okay? Who is this reading going to be for tonight? I'm not going to pick this one because I'm going to pick them. I'm going to pick 4 cards to give us, you know, like a situation. Okay, what fell? A dog. So there is definitely somebody faithful in your life, a good friend, a good partner, a good help, but definitely somebody who's there to guide you and who's loyal to you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. What message? Exactly. Who is this message going to be for? Is what I would like to find out. What situation you're in. I think we're good. Okay, so we have this looks like, I don't know if this is the house or the garden here. Let's see. Oh, okay, here is the house, here is the garden, here is that's the, I can't remember the name of that bird, the bird that brings new beginnings, you know, the or new babies. I have such a hard time reading those drawings. The bear and you. Okay, so you are looking at all of this. You are looking at your environment. You are looking at your home. You are hoping for new beginnings. And you have this big bear in front of you. I want to see that as a protector. The bear, if there was the... Okay, so I pick a woman here, but you could be a man or a woman. I just picked that card as a consultant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you're looking at all these things. Like I was saying, you have this protection in front of you. This bear could be a jealous being or a protective spouse, father. I think of it as a strong masculine energy, okay? Because, I mean, this is a big bear, big brown bear. With this, maybe he's protecting you from... It's funny because the bear that come up every time. He's protecting you or hiding from this. I want to see the 17 with another one. If it is the stork, I think that's the name of that bird that brings a baby. 17, because usually the numbers are the same here. 17. Okay, this is the stork. Upgrades, improvements. It will... I bring spring and the change of season. Sometimes my symbol stands for a new family addition or simply new state of evolution. It can be your move, your next promotion. And it's funny because it's eating. That's why I was a little confused, that one, because it's got a frog in its mouth. We tend to see the stork like, you know, with a baby in it. So it feels like maybe you are going to get the help of this bear too, because there is a frog in the mouth, like that new situation to really make you fight any doubt you had and any little bug. Like, this is a frog, this is so tiny compared to the bird. So if you had any concern about this new situation you're looking at here, you have the strength to overcome it. And number 4, I don't know if it's the home or the castle, or the, you know, because castle would be the work environment. The house. Okay, so this is the house, and 20 will be the garden. Let's see. This is the park. Okay, so you are definitely paying attention, and there is new stuff, like new this is showing me new home and new people around you. So you definitely are changing. You are looking at you're facing a bunch of new things. So you are either it's in the present or in the future, but because you are at the end of the reading in here, and I guess she's facing to look, and that's how the cards of the universe wanted you to get this message. But I don't, this is going to be difficult for me to make just a reading like that, because this reading seems to be just going to be a message for someone who is experiencing a bunch of newness in their life. Newness in the home environment, newness in the garden is the acquaintances, the people that we know. So there is definite changes around you, with the presence of either somebody who's jealous or somebody who wants to be maybe in the middle of that, preventing you, not saying that it's not happening, but is he a little jealous and overbearing, facing into this all new cool stuff that's happening to you. That's what I'm getting out of that. So it's just going to be fun to try to give a title to this reading. But the universe does want you to remember that you have all that great stuff inside you, that you're bright, meaning you're smart and deserving and beautiful. And you have some growth to do also, with the self-love and some definite self-healing and healing, and growth, because there is the opening of your third eye. So now I could do a 9 cards. I picked out the Light Seers Tarot. S'il vous plaît les anges, let's see. We're gonna do home, family, relationship, romance, and career reading. See what that gives us. And I got this new oracle, time oracle that what fell? The Tower. Talk about change, you know, but a difficult change. So with hope, because there is a light, and that squirrel looking at the thing, the destroying of its house here, looking at it, but without necessarily any fear. I hope I said that right. Okay, one more shuffle, and let's see what we're gonna get out of this. S'il vous plaît les anges. So 9 cards. We have 1, 2, 3 for the home and family. I'm going to put them on the side. 1, 2, and 3 for what is that? Relationship and romance. And 1, 2, and 3 for career and purpose. Maybe that will give us some insight on this, because I didn't see any major problem here, just situation, just environmental information on this, on, you know, the reading that this person would, this gosh darn it, I'm sorry, I'm fighting with my words, who this reading would be for, or targeting exactly. So what do we have in the home of family? Page of Pentacles, the Fool, definite new circumstances in the home. Upside down, why is this card, I'm sorry, let me see. I thought I had put all the cards back, but Justice keeps wanting to come upside down. Okay, so we have in the home 2 major arcana. So lots of universe stuff that's happening that's out of our control, but that the universe still wants you to trust, because the Fool is just like new adventure with total trust in the universe, total trust in your guides, and excuse me, definite communication here with the flower over here, synchronicities and flows, and like, even if we make plan, then I always say, you know, you make plans and God laughs at you. I don't mean by that God is making fun of anyone, but it means that we make plan, and the universe is going to make you go wherever it is that you need to go, regardless of what the plan you made. With the Page of Pentacles, that goes back with that, that makes me think of that new beginning in the work here, even though it's in the home, but your new beginning in the work may be affecting your home. Excuse me, a sip was needed here, because that that new beginning in the home that you recently just did, and that somehow you were I'm sorry, there has to be some noise out there that's totally messing with my concentration here. Page of Pentacles, there is a growth, there is some possible investment in your home that's gonna allow for good growth in the home, whatever it is that you're trying to improve in your home. This is slow, but you can trust what you're doing. This is a good thing. Justice upside down shows me that there could be some kind of imbalance in the home and family, but that somehow the equilibrium is going to come back. It feels like you may be doing more in the home, that there is a lot for you to do, but because this is a major arcana, and because of how this one is drawn, I feel like there will be like a shift in balance, and that you can trust that somehow, you know, like that it, you know, everything will balance back, like it will just get back together and rebalance itself out. I'm not sure how to express that one, but like I'm focusing on this one and really just trust that everything will be fine. You sowed the seed that needs to be, you know, that needed to be done for the home, and there will be a little time of imbalance, but you can trust. It feels that way anyways, that this is what you're feeling, that there is this imbalance, but you can trust that this will put itself back together, like one of those floating things, you know, that every time you try to put it upside down, it puts itself back on the water and turns itself back together. That's the idea that I'm picturing. those toys that you keep trying, like you keep trying to make it look like it's drowning, but whoop, it will turn itself back up. That's the picture I'm getting here. Okay, relationship and romance. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so in the relationship, you and romance, you are yourself wanting to take some kind of a break here. You need to focus on yourself a little bit more. Interestingly enough, it's under the Fool, so that focusing on your growth and your self-loving, it seems to be what's going on here. The Two of Pentacles show that you seem to be juggling two lives here, two energies. Is it that you have a lot of things, there is, you have so much to juggle with right now between the home and work and your own growth, that you need that break here. You just like, okay, I'm gonna focus on me. So there is still some fire, it's still there, but the focus is on you because you're juggling too much. And look at this lady. I was gonna say this pride. No, it's not pride. It's like, look at me, I'm here, I'm not far, I'm standing, I'm looking, I'm still with you, but there is that gate protecting you. I need some time for me, okay? But you're still here, the fire is still burning, there is still the love. Only hope that your partner will understand the need, because that's not showing here. You're really focusing on yourself, and it doesn't look like it's a bad thing. There is a lot of just maybe that's why there is that imbalance at home. Maybe you have that feeling of loneliness where you're doing things just that you're carrying too much, which the Nine of Wands make me think of also. Maybe that's why you also need that time to you, because you feel like you don't have the support that you need. Which with the bear, with that bear that we had, that you were looking at, that's in the way of everything else. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Now your career and purpose. The career is looking good. 1, 2, 10 of Wands. Okay. So the two aces here show okay, and this is interesting. Okay, the ace is opportunities that the universe is bringing you. Oh, and so it looks like you don't see them. Here we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, let me put that up higher. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the 10 of Wands for your career and purpose. The aces talk about opportunities that the universe is presenting you with. So is it that you had two opportunities, but if you look at where the light is located on this card, in the Ace of Cups, the light is located by the heart. Obviously the cup is the sweet of waters, the sweet of emotion, so it makes sense it's located by the heart. So is it that your career or your purpose is really to recenter that self-love? You have this opportunity to learn to love yourself, to learn to grow there, or maybe is it that you are going to meet someone in your work environment? The Ace of Wands, so again, another opportunity, but look at where the light is. It's at the crown, even higher than it's at the third, kind of like in between the third eye and the crown chakra. See where the sixth chakra here, like right here by the eye, like in the center of the forehead. So that confirms to me that need for you to, with the hangman on top of it, to grow. So is it that your career is allowing you to have that, or your purpose, because it's career and purpose. So is it that your purpose, or the universe is showing you that spiritual growth that you can go through, or how your work environment is allowing you for that growth as well. So definitely two fantastic, and a lot to process, I'm sure, explaining that hanged man over here. And the Ten of Wands talks about being overwhelmed and moving on. So, but also in this deck, it talks about learning to go lighter with your life, to carry less, because the Ten of Wands usually is that card, you know, like showing with this character carrying those 10 big sticks of wand, or poles of wand, and they are heavy and it's having a hard time and it's a lot of work, but they can do it. So in this case, it's lightening the weight and going away. So your purpose definitely seems to me that, and I'm reading this more as a purpose than a career because of all this new stuff. So it feels to me like whoever needed in this type is this moment of your life, you are definitely searching for all these beautiful new things, and allowing yourself to grow, and allowing yourself to love yourself and to be loved, and to have this spiritual growth, and to lighten the burden. So to me, it definitely feels like this is a decision that you're making and allowing yourself to make. Now, I'm using the 9-card spread from Calgary with this placement of the cards here, and we can look at the past, the present, the future, and things with those central cards. So let's see what this would say about your past, or your recent past. So because, I'm sorry, the past here, boom, 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 I'm looking at it wrong, incorrectly. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups. So in the past, and I want to say the recent past, we see that you put that seed in the ground to allow yourself a certain growth, definite wealth growth, you know, in your career, in your whether it was going back to school or starting a new job. You definitely planted that seed, which gave you a lot of juggling, you know, but you're doing it, and doing it lovely, because look at her, she looks like she's dancing with her purse, let's say, and with the energy of the sun. So she's taking all these energies that the universe is giving her. I'm saying she because it's a she, but on the drawing, but it could be a he or a she, okay? So there is no, don't let the card tell you, you know, if you're a man, this could be talking to you as well, is what I'm saying. So, the juggling is good, and we are going towards hope here. I love this card, this deck. There's a lot of hope in this, in the artwork. And with the Ace of Cups, we definitely have this opportunity from the universe, this energy, this new energy, very recently, to open your heart to loving yourself and letting people love you. That's the way that feels like. Look at me, I'm deserving of love. So love it. In the present, we have this beautiful jump in the universe, in trusting that new thing, in this new adventure. This is perfect for the present, because this is confirming that this is now you are starting your new adventure. But the funny thing is, you have the Hangman right in the middle. So is it that this new adventure has presented to you and you are hesitating? And you have the Ace of Wands also here, with that opportunity for growth and And look at this. I hope you can see how there is this light in the ground here with all those white line here, just like it's going jaillir, it's spreading out of your head like that with all these new ideas. So what I want to tell you here is, as much as the Hangman was working well in the focusing on yourself here, to me, it makes me want to tell you, since it's in the present that this is happening, try to trust a little more, because you have this beautiful opportunity here, okay? You have this growth here, and it feels like maybe you would be preventing yourself from the joy of starting something new, okay? So you have the universe that's trying to tell you something. Don't stop yourself from hearing this and from the joy of starting something possibly amazing, and trust that this is amazing, this new opportunity over here. This course, maybe there is that fear of how can I say, like, you are seeing all these synchronicities, all these new sign that the universe are giving you, but you may be afraid of that too. But yet somehow, see how the signs are also, like, even if she tries to take a break here and refusing to pay attention to that, like, even when you take a break, there is still that light blooming, like coming strong, like a stroboscope. The light is coming really strongly at you, and you still have the sign on the ground. So even if you refuse to see those signs, they are there for you, and there is no escaping that new adventure that's arriving to you. And then in the coming future, it's not going to be easy, okay? This looks like this is showing some work. You feel like you are upside down. The universe is making you feel that you're upside down, but yet you're standing tall. You have all that strength here. You are starting to build your gate over here, and you are moving on, okay? You're lightening the weight of things, and you are deciding to go ahead with this new thing. So it seems to be difficult for you, that newness. Excuse me. So I feel like maybe this reading was to remind you to let go of that fear. And I don't know how I'm going to be using this oracle here with the time thing. Maybe we'll just do some questions. I'm thinking about this because if this is reaching the end, I want to tell you that I feel like this reading was really to remind you to let go of fear and to trust that you will get the help that you need to have for your growth. That as I say in a lot of my guidance and a lot of my readings, you're not alone. Even though there is a definite feeling of loneliness in this one. Definite feeling of loneliness. But the guardian angels and the guides were here to tell you that you are not alone. Let's see what the Oracle of Beltane is going to tell you. I want to start with that. What advice could we give? Oh, s'il vous plaît, merci. They just fell. What fell? The Phoenix. Wow. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. That is, to me, confirming all the, look at this, fire here, or this fire here, or the, you know, with the Fool, you have the beginning, the Phoenix, you know, rises up from the ashes. But here, to me, it looks like there is all that fire coming. It's not that it's bringing her new thing. It's like she's the Phoenix herself, in the sense that she has all this strength, all this fire, all this light, all this power. You have more in you than you give yourself credit for. And And also, because it's talking about the expansive flame of your soul, it's really showing that spiritual growth that that somehow the universe is bringing you here. And it is scary, but look at how she's got the flame here too. Lots of fire, lots of passion, lots of good thing over here. Number 31, if it tells you anything. And at the bottom we have growth. Inside myself, I've sown beauty with wounds. And there is, you know, the sewing idea over here. Which speaks of my immortality in the expansive, eternal song, softly billowing in spirit. Inside myself, I've seen beauty with wounds, which speaks of my immortality in the expansive, eternal song, softly billowing in spirit. Look at how all those flowers and things that's sprouting out of your fingers. This is, you know, like here how she's planted the seed and now everything is growing. This definitely seems to speak about spiritual growth here. Okay, and we have honey. That I didn't mean to see, but the sweetness of your swell in the grace of your pool, also beautifully lethal. Whoa. Okay, definite growth here, and the fact that you have these powers that you had never thought of looking at. There is trust in yourself. I'm not gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with a Mother Mary. S'il vous plaît, and then we're gonna do a couple of questions. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. A message for this person here. Oopsie. We have Our Lady of the Rose Child. Our Lady protects you from unnecessary struggle, which we saw here. Yet there are some challenges that are essential for your soul to grow. And we're talking about your soul growing again. These challenges will not be withheld from you because you are entitled to become your full self. So in order for you to get to that growth, there is those challenges you have to go through. You are currently outgrowing that which is too small for your soul. There may be suffering, but out of this will come deep healing, self-love, and gratitude. Your freedom shall come swiftly. So, swiftly, in my mind, it means like in a way that we don't see it happening. Let's see how quickly. And I like how everything was confirming each other. I bought this oracle here. I feel like this is the time to use. This oracle, Stay Wild Timing Oracle by KK, Wisdom by KK. I'm not sure who that is. I just saw the artwork and just could not resist because this is fun. So how about we're going to see, to try to get an idea about when we can expect this growth to not make you think like, oh my god, like just, you know, like do you have all these challenges to go through and all this difficult path, because, you know, growing doesn't come easily. We have to go through certain challenges to see why that happened and how to go over certain things or how to manage certain things. And this is the only way to grow, is through learning. So, s'il vous plaît, les anges liés, when can we get an approximate time on when, is that, yeah, on when, I'm going to pick two cards, on when we could hope for the challenges to be over with, so to get at least to that first growth. Okay, we got, well, I wanted to take two. I'm not gonna pick this one. This one is funny, but I can't put it out here. So we got autumn and November, so it really is close. So see, before I show that, there is the autumn, and then the artwork here, beer, because murder is wrong. So that shows that there is going to be some serious frustration before autumn shows up. So that's about 6 months. This is a good reading to give us. So what are we in? End of March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 6 months, 6 to 8 months, because we have November. It says, I sew so I don't choke people, save a life, stand fabric. Again, this shows some frustration. This goes with the scars of, like, you know, all the challenges of this feeling of unbalanced. And I gotta show you them. They're funny, aren't they? Even if it shows you that you have some struggle for a few more months, it still gives you an idea that if whether you listen to this video, I'm sorry for all the challenges, because there was a lot of data that was coming and no plan in this reading. What was I going to say? So whenever you are listening to this video, if it happens to be you know, in November and you're seeing this, just count about 6 to 8 months, or a couple next season, because we are in spring, so you have to go through summer and beginning of autumn. So you know, a couple of seasons before there is improvement in your struggle feelings, okay, in that feeling of being unbalanced and stuff like that. So that's the idea there. And hey, look at that. And after that will be party time. Music is what feeling sounds like. After all this struggling comes the fun. So I like that. Now, as an extra, I want to use this oracle from Way Witchery, which I'm going to pick, because since we had 3, I'm going to pick 3 cards as well. So you can ask yourself if you have 3 questions with a yes or no answer. I'm going to pick those 3 cards right now, and you will you know, get a yes or no answer. So here, let's do that. This 1, 2, and 3. So the first question you may have, pause the video if you need to, because I'm going to, you know, go normally, but if you think this will give you time to think of your question. Okay, so first question, the answer will be that's no. The second question that you may have with a yes or a no, the answer is not a chance. Wow. And the third question, the answer will be for sure. At least you got a yes. So hopefully this will help clarify some decision. I hope you didn't take like super serious questions. Remember to keep this light. Now, last little message. We're going to pick angel. Healing card. We have middle path, and it's funny because we have that justice here, that feeling of imbalance. Embrace both sides. The middle path is a road to a balanced and more peaceful life. So if you tend to be like me, I tend to be black and white. Okay, there is no this is either it's like that or it's like that. This is reminding us all, me included, that sometimes there is a gray area, and maybe if we pick the gray area, we'll have a more peaceful life. So something good to keep in mind. And finally, a gratitude message. Okay, leave little notes. Okay, we already had that one, so I'm going to pick another one. Leave positive notes with encouraging words around your town, remembering to let other people know what positive things they bring in your life. Or you know, just making someone else feel good, even if it's just giving them a smile. Okay, only high vibes. Avoid complaining for an entire day. Good luck to us all with that one. Good luck to you guys, and I hope that those 6 months of struggling will be lighter for you. And remember to be grateful, because if you made it through the end of the day, you have something to be grateful for. And if you wake up in the morning, you have another thing to be grateful for. God bless. Bye.